Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers were taken to the edge in a Game 7 showdown that nearly saw their playoff hopes lost in the blink of an eye. With more motivation than ever, they are now poised to show their A-game against the Los Angeles Clippers. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. Joined now by Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. With us tonight, one of the quickest players in league history, Kenny the Jet Smith. I almost feel like I should say your name fast because that's the way you played the game.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well, it's good to have you.
But is the show going to be fast? Because I heard like it's a little bit less time down here than it is up top.
Well, I think it goes by so quickly.
It's not quite jet quick, but it does play with some pace.
Because when you guys are home sleeping, we're still on the air. I just want you to know that.
That is true.
That
is true.
We might be having a teeth or two after.
There it is.
On the air.
There it is.
And that is true.
Whatever that is.
And now the Lakers starting group. The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at center. And for the Clippers, the stars of this team on the wing, George and Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Ibaka. And it's Jackson in at the one. The NBA being so much about entertainment, Kenny.
Here we go.
If you had to choose the best showman in the league, who would you pick?
Ooh, the best showman.
With style and charisma.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, he'd be right up there, wouldn't he?
LeBron is a showman, but Steph is, I think, the top of the league. Giannis is a showman, but he's by grit, Harden, and maybe someday Zion.
I would go with that as well. The one thing the one reason that I have a little concern with Steph is we haven't those other, like LeBron doesn't have to have a great team. You know, he can make a team great. That's the one difference with him. I think Giannis can do that.
He made that team great before Kevin Durant got there.
No. Well, he's playing with a few other Hall of Famers. My point is, if you put him out there with guys who weren't all-star caliber players, that's my concern. We've seen, I'm with you, Giannis has done that, LeBron has done that. Steph's a showman in his current existence. And Luka, without a doubt.
All-time show.
Now here's Jackson. Kenny, your teammate Akeem Olajuwon, the lead on both ends. Who do you think is the best all-around big man in the game right now?
Well, as great as Akeem was, you know, Shaq was probably just the greatest ball handler as guys today. You know, you think about that, like Giannis and Embiid, those two come to mind. They probably would have gave it to Shaq, but he would have had his share. Guys, look how comfortable George is out there. Once in close, he finishes so natural.
Now the pass to Davis. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's George. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Golden opportunity that he can't make little. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And the feisty defender. Man, Patrick Beverly, one of those guys you love to play with and you would hate to play against, Jeff.
He's just an irritant. I mean, this guy's like, oh my God, he's like a bug in your ear, like on a summer day in the bushes. Like, it's just annoying.
Just ruins the whole thing.
And he's not scared to guard anybody, but all day you're just swinging at your ears. Swinging at your ears. I'd hate that.
He has a motor.
Yes, he does.
And the fire Davis plays with, I mean, it's so special. This guy wants to win and will do whatever it takes to do it.
Now here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
James outside. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And every team needs a go-to scorer late in close games. Kenny, when you think about your list of what qualities are essential to be that guy in crunch time, what are they?
I think to be a great crunch time player is to not look at it as crunch time. It's like, these are the shots that I would take regardless of the situation. I think LeBron got criticized for that early in his career when he would pass up shots. But he takes the same shot regardless of the situation, which makes him more comfortable.
I would have to agree with that. The other thing, too, as the game has changed, I think your ability to be able to set up the shot, to Kenny's point. Like because the court's open now, right? It's not as physical, so if I can move without it and get to my sweet spots. And I think that also helps you to be able to finish in rhythm. And this summer, Vince Carter retiring after his 22nd NBA season. That's a record for longevity in the game. Kenny, he's closer to our age than he is to some of his teammates.
Yeah, that's amazing. A guy could do it at this level so long and really help the team instead of just be on the team. He's an incredible athlete. That dedication and willingness has just rolled over into time.
Never had to be the main guy at this stage of his career, always wanting to supplement, help, tutor, mentor, and he stayed healthy.
Stayed healthy, that's the key.
No one near James as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark. Oh, Moore is in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. James, the pass to Caruso. Knocks it loose. Here's Horton Tucker. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard out to the right wing. Here's Zubac. And again, no good by the Clippers. There's the triple. A second chance effort. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's James. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
So for the Lakers right now, Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 spot. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Batum. That's good from Davis on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Jackson looking it over. Ibaka with a screen on Schroeder. Jackson finds George. Traps in the tray. George has got 5 points in the quarter. Kenny, you've been an NBA analyst for over 2 decades, which is hard for me to believe. You look so young, like you go out there and play right now, but I'm sure this job has changed for you in that time, huh?
I think the job has not changed, actually, because when I first got here, I used to watch film every day. And actually,
when you first started as an analyst?
Every day for 1 year.
Did you?
Every day.
And then you found out that what?
I found out, I sat with the executive producer and I figured out what I needed to say, doing why, when, and what. Then I just use that now. I just go back to those meetings then. There's nothing changed for me from that first year, which I knew nothing, to now after I knew something.
Being the award-winning broadcaster you are now.
It's that first year.
Yeah, I would concur with His Majesty.
Thank you. Thank you. I've never been called His Majesty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Ibaka, no good with the layup.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot block.
George, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss me.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And the Clippers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
Wow, not known for his flamboyance. Leonard this time was the highlight reel stuff.
The Lakers in the lead. Caruso, the pass to LeBron. He dishes it to Harrell. LeBron trying to free himself up. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Leonard against James. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his first points of the night.
One of the most unselfish players you'll ever be. Leonard doesn't care who scores. He just wants to win.
And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not. There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man.
More
I
air.
can't wait to be here.
More air.
Everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And Z-Web, what can you say? Kenny Smith never one to pull any punches when he's talking about basketball. Or anything, for that matter.
Yeah, definitely. And he's such an integral piece to those Hakeem Olajuwon championship teams there in Houston.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Outside Rondo, pass to Zubac. Out to Morris. And he drives in, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Lakers leading by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Perilous screen on Rondo. Here's Caruso. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Right side Leonard. Here's Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he can't hit the second.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little bit.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Western Conference Finals. First half of the game in the books. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at your service. Looking at the Lakers, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, this game has been a showcase of the Kings' talent, agility, power, and the shots keep falling. LeBron has the defense totally overwhelmed.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Wing pairing for him, it's George and Leonard. Baca is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Schroeder's got 6. The Clippers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. The drive by Jackson, and it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
Leonard against LeBron. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
It's Jackson with the drive, and Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, man, in these screen and roll plays, Jackson is just exceptional. Just reads the defense well and delivers remarkable passes to his teammates.
The pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Schroeder. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Davis. He has 7 to the left side wing. Schroeder with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
And George kicks to Jackson. And it's off from 3-point range. Schroeder against George. And that one's good. Schroeder.
again and again. They're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
It's Jackson with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, man, what amazing speed and body control by Jackson. Once he penetrates inside, he's searching for the foul in his shot.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Drummond. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James. Here's Davis. That one a little long. Clippers trail by 9. On the wing, Jackson shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
The catch and shoot, Jay, is lethal when used correctly. Easy to see why Jackson likes it so much.
Harrell finds Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by George, no good. Lakers leading by 6. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Reggie Jackson. The Lakers also making some changes. Marc Gasol is checked in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Rajon Rondo.
And how many times have we seen Rondo drop this to roll? I think that's what the defense was expecting.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Gasol, a screen on run. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. And Morris throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Gasol setting the pick for Schroeder. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Takes it inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You got to be more disciplined against elite shooters like Kennard. I mean, as he relishes opportunities at the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. Driving in. Gasol kicks to Caruso. And it goes down 2 points. Caruso's got his second bucket.
Passing the ball, playing with purpose. Marc Gasol, I mean, he's an important cog in this offense.
In the corner, Kennard with it. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Hits the three-point bomb.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Zubac.
I mean, he struggles with his finishing sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Sure, that's tipped.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. James looking around. That one falls. LeBron's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Lakers on top, they lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Lakers with the ball. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5. 4 on the clock. Here's LeBron. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Cousins, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Schroeder outside, back to James. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. They get the rebound, and Davis gets it to go.
Showing some intensity there. I like how Davis attacks the offensive glass and comes up with second chance baskets.
Jackson drives in. Ibaka finds Leonard. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Caldwell-Pope outside. James against Jackson, and the rejection by Cousins. Outside Leonard. That one good for 2.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Davis has the open look. Offensive rebound. And finished off by LeBron.
I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
Jackson passes to Cousins. Screen by Cousins. Here's Leonard. And Davis sends it back. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. No good on the triple.
Oh, that's just another break. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Kennard for 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, sometimes he's going to keep the possession alive. Sometimes he's going to commit the foul.
George is checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3, and Davis sends it back.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
Zubac is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Jackson down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Leonard. Out to Ibaka. The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 3. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. James against Leonard. 13 feet away. And the Lakers with another miss.
That's high-quality defense right there. Read the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Outside for George. That shot misses. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Pass to George. On the corner. The Lakers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope against Leonard. Ibaka with the screen on Schroeder. George. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson from long range. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 3. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope pushes to Schroeder, and so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and a foul. That's got to be the game plan.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson from long range. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And here's George. Over Caldwell Pope. Misses the shot. And so the Lakers take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.